Okay, Glover, Jan, we've been over the rules, you know exactly what I expect. I want you to fight hard, I want you to fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, now's the time. God bless.
Second title shot for Glover Teixeira. Last one came in Baltimore, Maryland, April 26, 2014 against John Jones at UFC 172. Glover Teixeira is in yellow. Jan Blachowicz is in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
Jan's got a good jab, throws a lot of leg kicks, and just really stays within himself. Doesn't make as many mistakes as he used to. And I believe that is why we've seen him skyrocket to UFC champion. But with Glover Teixeira, it's about trying to get this fight to the ground without putting yourself in danger while on the feet. Oh, nice high crotch there.
Nice job.
Got his hands
That
locked.
was coming soon there from Glover. Wasted no time. Gets the
big
takedown.
Early takedown for the challenger.
Oh,
This
that's
is
massive early for Glover Teixeira.
huge. Completely dry, fresh. Time to work.
That's huge for Glover to get that takedown so early. He backed Jan up, threw a shot up top. When the hands went up, he grabbed that high crotch and immediately went to the double leg.
60 pro wins and 44 combined finishes for Blachowicz and Teixeira.
This is so important for Glover. He's so big and heavy from the top. He has fantastic mixed martial arts grappling. Jan needs to keep him in tight, not allow for Glover to start advancing his position.
Jan training his jiu-jitsu with Braulio Estima, 4th degree Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt and head coach at Gracie Baja, UK.
And this worked out so well for Glover, too, because they're out smack dab in the middle of this octagon right now. He doesn't have to worry about Jan just backing up, being able to get his back on the fence, work back up. Nice little elbow from the bottom there from Jan.
Jan's doing a good job of tying up the arms. And you see Glover with his left hand on the mat. That's because he doesn't have the submission threat to worry about. When you're a wrestler, you don't want your hands on the sides of your opponent because they throw up submissions. But with Jan, he isn't known as a guy that does submissions from his back. So Glover can be a little bit more lax in that position.
Last man to take Blachowicz down, Thiago Santos, 6 fights ago, early 2019.
You can see Blachowicz did not like that.
Whoa.
No, look at him. He almost panicked trying to clear his head.
He's got to open his legs.
Well, he's keeping that full guard. He's not taking much damage, but he's not able to get back to his feet. He's got to get his feet on the hips of Glover Teixeira, but I believe that this is safer than trying to open his feet and then allowing Glover to get to the next position. Yeah.
Glover just being rough in here, too, right? Using his head under the chin, using the can opener.
He rubs his forearms across your face.
Yeah,
just nasty, right? Look at
that.
that. Just nasty. You know who I always remember being just a nasty grappler was Josh Barnett, right? His catch wrestling, where they're just grinding on you, pulling on you, covering your mouth, elbows grinding across the face. Like that. Look at that.
Tripoding up with his head burying into the chin.
All of his weight into your chin.
Blachowicz very well coached, very coachable. Clearly, Paul, this is what he was going to do in this situation, at least early on. Guard closed, controlling posture. Under 90 seconds to go round 1.
Every time Glover does that can opener, that was a nice elbow, I feel.
Heard that, right?
Yeah, a thud. But honestly, when you do that little slice and elbow, you don't want to hear it. You want to hear you want to hear it in there where it makes that little sound where it kind of hears splitting. You hear the skin split from the eye. When you hear that thud, it's landing with a lot of impact, but it's not skirting across their eyelid.
Nice elbow from Teixeira.
Yeah.
Betting favorites are 12-1 tonight. Teixeira trying to buck the trend. 1 minute to go in the round.
But it's going to be very important for Glover to do this every round early, to really zap at the gas tank of Jan Blachowicz.
But this is great because we were talking about in the build-up to this that Glover might have to overcome a storm, might be dropped early. You never know what's going to happen. Then he gets the takedown. For him to come out fresh, not eat any shots, get the takedown, and wear on Jan, Now Jan's got to come out in the second round, having been on the bottom, getting beat up a little bit, but he also may be conserving his energy down here. That's why he's keeping the closed guard, and that's why he's not trying to, you know, fight tooth and nail to get back up to his feet, because he wants to just save the energy. He's got 5 rounds. Every one of them is going to start on the feet. And he did call for a second-round finish.
Yeah, he may be a little more cautious, though, right, because of the takedown that Glover was able to get. Jan doesn't like that
at all.
It's hard to breathe when you're in here. Look at him trying to scoot up to relieve some of that pressure.
Gonna have a sore neck tomorrow.
Yep.
Huge first round for Teixeira.
Jan looked up at him and said, "One. You got one."
1-0 for Glover Teixeira. You heard some of the corner work in terms of the adjustments. That Blachowicz corner doesn't want him near the fence.
No, they want him moving his feet much more and not back up and just stay against the fence. He made a little mistake there in round 1, and Glover was all over it.
All right, let's check back in with the coach, Dean Thomas. Dean.
Well, I thought that was great that Glover got that takedown early. Now Jan has to worry about that because he knows he won't get back to his feet if he does get taken down. Now, the reason why he won't open his guard is because then Glover will pass, and that'll be worse for him if Glover passes the guard.
Much worse. Glover's so good at finding submissions. Another level change. He's going to run the pipe. He's going to go again here. Watch. Glover keeps trying to keep him trapped.
Yeah, Jan's got to start looking for uppercuts. Nice left hook.
Something up the middle.
Yep. Even just faking it, DC. Just pump fake it. Get him where a nice combination there from Blachowicz.
Blachowicz backing straight up, but lands the left hand on the retreat. Now an uppercut.
Beautiful slip uppercut there. There's the defense from Jan. That's much better now.
Yep, before Glover gets it started, he's defending now. And now he finds himself in the double underhooks where he can get a takedown himself if he wants to.
If I'm Blachowicz, though, take your time here, but just slowly work your way out and start looking for your strikes with Glover's back up on the fence. And for Glover, he's just got to hold these arms, right? He's still in a position where he can still grapple.
He wants to lean on it. He wants to be close to Jan. Jan needs to find the space. Jan's got to be a bit careful when he throws the jab because that's when Glover reaches down for that high crotch.
Much better, much better. That's a big boost of confidence, I think, for Blachowicz. Now that's 2 in a row that he's been able to stuff and keep the fight out in the center of the octagon.
He sees it coming now. Blachowicz is doing a great job of using his eyes to see when Glover's level changing.
That jab.
Oh! Oh, he hurt him. That was a beautiful left hook by Teixeira.
Yeah, Glover crushed him with that. You saw the knees go a little bit for Blachowicz.
Oh, nice combination by Blachowicz. Both fighters starting to open up here. Glover lands again.
Glover drops down to the single. Oh,
nice
he
work.
on the Kimura lock. But look at that. Glover's got it covered with his hips. So he's okay here.
Interesting decision there from Blachowicz. And now he finds himself.
And he's gonna pass now, John.
Oh, wow, right in the mount.
Glover's into the mount here.
Blachowicz
Oh,
forced to
my
give up
goodness.
his back.
Oh, Glover Teixeira's got him flattened out. Oh, he's attacking his neck. Oh, my God.
Oh, there's it. Glover Teixeira breaks through at 42.
Whoa.
He's the undisputed light heavyweight champion.
Oh, my goodness.
And there is his wife, Ingrid. Teixeira has done it.
Whoa.
That's insane,
He did it. He actually did it. Oh, my goodness.
How do you not feel for this guy right now?
Dude,
man?
I'm
about to
starting to
cry.
tear up. I actually feel like I want to tear up. He actually did it. Oh, my God.
And Teixeira, the ultimate sportsman, first acknowledges his fallen foe. Danbury, Connecticut, where you at? Glover Teixeira getting a parade next
Wow.
week. The belt's coming to New England.
It took him so long to get here, man. And now he does it at 42 years old. He is now the second oldest UFC champion in history, Paulie. It fills your heart.
Not only a champion, DC goes in there, he crushes round 1.
Oh,
round
my
2, there's a little adversity. He blocks Jan, then he gets him down. Here's where both guys are slugging. He lands that big left hook.
One of his
He
best
just brings
punches.
the fight to him from the beginning. Gets another takedown, wastes no time, gets this single leg. And as soon as he got the back,
You
right,
don't
we
want him
all
on your
started
back.
looking at each other
You don't
like,
want him
oh
on your
no.
back, man.
You
You don't
cannot
want him-
have Glover Teixeira on your back and flattened out. And he really tapped fast. I wonder if there's something wrong with the jaw. Glover's over here yelling at DC.
Man, I want to give Glover a hug. I'm going to give
Oh,
Glover
you're
a
going to
hug.
be able to.
And perhaps Daniel can get some clarity as well from Jan Blachowicz, but didn't like when his head was sort of being pulled down early. And it didn't even necessarily look like Teixeira was under the chin there.
Not completely.
The reaction from the booth. It is the most unpredictable theater in all of professional sports. What else can you say about Glover Teixeira? A lot of you know his story, well documented, was in Danbury, Connecticut in 1999, forced to go back to Brazil, eventually came back to the US. He is now an American citizen and in his 40th pro fight. What a moment.
He gets to hold that belt, John. Birthday week, quite the present.
And this is a bitter, bitter moment for Jan Blachowicz there, of course, with his fiancée, Dorota, who has been such a force in his career. But Blachowicz has a lot to celebrate. A baby boy, Johnny Jr., of course, and the last year that produced so much greatness. All right, one final time tonight. Here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes of the official time. 3 minutes, 2 seconds, round number 2, submission by rear naked choke for your winner and new light heavyweight champion of the world, Glover Teixeira!